America is the only place in the world where you can go from immigrant to CEO of the most valuable company on the planet. Now, those aren't my words. Those are Elon Musk. Hey everyone, I am Landon from VeriPass, and today we are breaking down one of the most fascinating immigration stories of our time. How a kid from Pretoria, South Africa became the wealthiest man in America. Kind of crazy, right? Now, we have helped hundreds of professionals secure their US residency, and let me tell you, there are some genius strategies in Musk's journey that anyone can apply to their own situation. Look, if you are finding this interesting already, do us a quick favor and hit that like button and subscribe. We are dropping new immigration strategy videos every single week. And by the end of this video, you'll understand the exact pathway Elon Musk used. And I'll show you how today's professionals can apply these same principles, even if you're not planning to build rockets or electric cars. All right, so let's start with what I call Elon Musk's Canadian bridge strategy. And it's something many smart immigrants still use today. In 1989, Elon wasn't trying to come directly to the US. He first moved to Canada at age 17, leveraging his mother's Canadian citizenship to get in easily. Now, this was genius for two reasons. First, it got him out of South Africa and its mandatory military service, which would have delayed his plans. Second, and this is crucial, Canada was a stepping stone that made getting to the US much easier later on. You see, Musk spent 3 years in Canada attending Queen's University and establishing a solid educational foundation in a Western system. Now, this made his transfer to an American university far simpler than applying directly from South Africa. Even today, what we call the friendly neighbor pathway is one of the smartest strategies. Countries with strong US relationships like Canada, Australia, or the UK can serve as excellent jumping off points. Now, for many of our VeriPass clients, especially those from African countries, we often recommend considering this two-step approach if direct US entry seems challenging. Now, Elon's second brilliant move was what I call the education credential phase. In 1992, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania on a student visa, eventually earning degrees in both economics and physics. Now, pay attention here because this is important. Elon didn't just get any degree. He strategically chose fields that were in high demand in the American job market, aligned with his long-term goals, and technical enough to qualify for specialized visa categories. Now, when Elon was then accepted to a PhD program at Stanford, it further strengthened his immigration position. Although he famously dropped out after just 2 days to pursue his entrepreneurial ventures. Now, that acceptance alone was valuable from an immigration perspective. For today's professionals, the lesson is clear. American credentials carry enormous weight in the immigration process. If possible, pursuing even a short-term educational opportunity in the US can dramatically improve your long-term residency chances. Now, if you are finding these strategies helpful, take a second to hit that like button and drop a comment below with your country of origin. We go through all the comments and use them to create future content. Now comes what I consider Elon's master stroke, the entrepreneurial transition. After leaving Stanford, Musk co-founded Zip2, his first company, in 1995. Here's where many immigrants make a critical mistake. They try to start businesses on student visas, which can create serious legal issues. Instead, Elon likely transitioned to an H-1B specialty occupation visa first. Now, this allowed him to legally build his company while maintaining lawful status. When Zip2 was acquired for $307 million in 1999, Elon had established himself as a successful entrepreneur, created American jobs, generated significant tax revenue, and contributed to America's tech leadership. Now, these are exactly the factors that make someone a strong candidate for permanent residence. By the time he launched PayPal, Elon had likely already secured his green card through the EB-1 Extraordinary Ability category, or the EB-2 National Interest Waiver, which does not require employer sponsorship. For today's professionals, the lesson is powerful. America wants job creators, not just job seekers. Demonstrating your ability to contribute to the US economy through innovation and business creation is one of the strongest immigration cases that you can make. By the early 2000s, following PayPal's massive success, Elon would have easily qualified for the O-1 visa or EB-1 green card through extraordinary ability. What many don't realize is how the evidence requirements for these categories align perfectly with successful entrepreneurship. Major business press coverage? Check. High salary compensation relative to peers? Check. Leadership roles in a distinguished organization? Check. Original business contributions of major significance? Check. See how the success metrics for business naturally create the evidence package for immigration? So this is why at VeriPass, we focus heavily on helping our clients document their professional achievements in ways that align with immigration criteria. It's not just about what you've accomplished. It's about how you present those accomplishments. Go ahead and click the link in the description to learn more about our documentation services that help showcase your abilities in the most compelling ways possible. So, what does Elon's journey teach us about today's immigration landscape? 3 key lessons. Okay, first, the 2-step approach. If direct US entry seems difficult, consider a friendly neighbor country first. Second, American credentials matter enormously. Even short-term educational opportunities can create valuable pathways. Third, entrepreneurship is powerful. Creating value in jobs in America remains one of the strongest immigration cases that you can make. So let me give you a quick example of how this works today. So we recently had a client from Nigeria, a fintech entrepreneur who couldn't get a direct visa to the US. Using our guidance, he first established his business presence in Canada, completed a 6-month executive program at an American university, demonstrated how his technology would create jobs and economic benefits in the US. Within 14 months, he secured his EB-2 national interest waiver. And today, he employs 17 people in Chicago and his company's valuation has tripled. So if you are on your own journey to US residency, here is what you can do right now. First, click the link in the description to visit VeriPass.org. Our team specializes in creating strategic immigration pathways for professionals and entrepreneurs, especially from African countries. Now, for all the viewers of this video, we are offering a free visa pathway assessment. Just mention Musk strategy when you sign up through the link below. Second, if this video was helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more strategies. And next week, we are breaking down the O-1 visa hack, where we'll show exactly how to qualify for the same visa category used by Nobel Prize winners, even if you don't have any major awards. And if you know someone who is dreaming of building their career in America, share this video with them. Your support helps us create more free content just like this. This is Landon from VeriPass, and I am rooting for your American dream. See you next week.